Someone needs to take my card away from me because clearly I'm not making good choices. Hello, my beautiful friends. We are very much zoomed in. And the reason being is that I pretty much have a full face of new makeup to test out. Previously, when I've been doing these videos, a lot of the items were sent to me in PR, but for today, no, I bought all the items today. So someone needs to take my card because I'm not making good choices with my money. But you know what? This is my job. So grab a snack, besties, grab a drink because we're about to test out a full face of makeup and see, are they actually worth it? Okay, so I know I said to you guys at the beginning of this year that I was gonna be a little bit more mindful and not overconsume. And for the most part, I've really been kind of sticking to that. But I did also tell you guys I would still buy stuff that I genuinely want to try, and that's what we're doing today. I pretty much have a full face of new makeup sitting right in front of me, and I'm actually quite excited about it. I hope to not waste my money because the drugstore is not as cheap as it once was. So let's find out. So we're gonna start off with the eyes. For the eyes, I'm actually gonna play with the new Cosmic brushes. This is the Lover palette right here. This says, introducing the Lover palette inspired by the romantic style of Art Nouveau, combined with the mystical practices of tarot. The color story comes with 20 colors, 12 of those being matte, 8 metallic shimmers, which include 1 super shifty multichrome and 2 duochromes. So this palette actually is available right now. It does retail for $34. I did just get mine in the mail. I don't get this in PR. I have no affiliation with this brand. So the reason why you guys did not see me ranking this last week when I ranked my Valentine's Day palettes, because I literally just got it. I literally just got it. So I'm here to play with it. I will say the outside packaging of this palette is absolutely beautiful. And the color story on the inside, oh my God, she is gorgeous. But the one shade that's calling me the most is a shade right here called Connection. This is that super shifty multi-chrome. Like, y'all need to see how gorgeous this is. Like, ooh, look at how gorgeous that is. It's so pretty. So we are definitely playing with this shade today. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes. If you guys did not see, Sigma's actually doing a sale right now on all their Disney items. You like buy 2 to get like 20 or 30% off. I have the sale right here if you guys want to check it out. You guys actually can use my code whenever you guys can actually use my code when buying anything from Sigma's website. I was told my code doesn't stack, but then they also told me that it did stack. So I don't really know what's going on, but you guys can use my code on Sigma's website to just save an additional coin off your purchase. So I'm gonna lay this shade down right here, and I just really want to go for something light and beautiful. So I think for today, I'm going to use the tiniest bit of color bases because I'm going to use some pastel shades. And I'm just going to do like a really easy halo eye look because I don't really feel like putting on false lashes because I actually have a new mascara that I want to try out. And I just want to see how this mascara looks. If I do like a too intense eye look, I always feel the need to wear lashes. But I'm going to go with my P. Louise base. I'm just going to go in like a tiny, tiny bit of this blue, because I just want to do something very light and pastel. But when it comes to pastel shades, they don't always want to stick on the lid because the fact that it is pastel and they're just a little bit more harder to formulate, so they blend away rather easily. So I'm just going to literally kind of tap this in just so I have more of a solid base to work with. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit more of a denser brush. I'm gonna go into the EO7 brush from Singe Beauty, and we're gonna tap into the shade right here called Devoted. This is like a beautiful minty teal shade. It's so pretty. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna put this literally right where I put that shadow, just like right here. Having that color base really helps it just lock in the pastel shade and make it pop a little bit more, make it a little bit more vibrant. It's why I do like having the P. Louise color bases. We're just gonna take this and we're gonna tap this in. How much more pigmented that is, right? And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade right here called Values, very, very lightly, just to kind of buff it up over the edge. Just to kind of buff it right next to that shade. Just like right here. A little bit more of a darker shade, but that's kind of what I was going for. Okay, then I'm gonna take this orange one. I don't have a light pink one. I really wish that I did, but I don't. So we're gonna go with this light orange one. I hope it doesn't mess with it too much. Just like the tiny little dot, like very little. We're gonna tap this right here. I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Attraction. And we're gonna put that right where we put that shade at. Just kind of like right here. It's so light. It's so light. I'm going in so light-handed. Okay, then I'm going to go into the shade right here called Unconditional. We're just going to softly buff out that edge right there before we go in with, I really want to use that multi-chrome kind of like right in the center. So, like so. Bring whatever is left over before we kind of mix the two together. Okay, so that's how we're looking right now. I feel like I look like Trident gum, right? That old school Trident gum. We're gonna go with it. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of glitter glue. I am using the NYX glitter glue. It's the only glitter glue that I use. I always forget to tell you guys what it is, and I get people ask me all the time what glitter glue I'm using. This is the one I use. So I'm just gonna take the glitter glue and we're just gonna tap it right here. This is a multi-chrome. It should be able to mix with both shades beautifully. So I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Connection. Like I said, this is a stunning multi-chrome where it goes between a mix between blue, pink, purple, green. It is so unbelievably gorgeous. And we're going to just tap this right here. Now it's doing the opposite of what I wanted to do. Oh no. Oh shoot. Okay, so I really wanted the blue side to be on this side, and yet this side is pink, this side is blue. Okay, well, you wanted to test me today, I see. Well, you know what? We're just gonna have to just make this work because I don't have any other choice. I don't want to take it off. So we're gonna lay that right there. Stunning. And then we're gonna take the shade right here called, I guess we'll take the shade called Loyal right here. Kind of put that right here to kind of blend it, right? It's okay, that's helping. And then for this side, we'll take a little bit of Companion right here. It's like this like peachy shade, and we're just gonna lightly just tap this right over here. Try to blend them together. This is a fail, Allie. Okay, well, you know what? I tried. I guess what I was really doing is I was just laying down the basis for the other shade. That's all I was doing because this is just not wanting to work in my favor. So we're just going to make it work the best way that I can because there's literally nothing else I can do except for making it work. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly do the other eye off camera. Then we're gonna move to the rest of the face. This is an indicator for how the rest of this video is going to go. Why? Every time I suck at these. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, again, not what I had envisioned, but you know, I guess it's going to work. You know, I wanted something a little light, and that's exactly what this is giving me. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with a little bit of light. A little bit, well, the light kind of diminishes the multi-chrome effect. Oh, okay, well, there's that. But look at that. Look, do you guys, I can see that right there. Look, that's pretty. You can see that shift. So pretty. So you know what, guys? We're making it work. We're going to make it work. Okay, so for primer, I happen to be at CVS, and well, I didn't happen to be at CVS. I specifically went to CVS to go see what they had new in makeup. My CVS does a really great job at stocking up their drugstore selection, and I came across this new primer from Maybelline. This is called the Poreless Jelly Up to 24-Hour Hydrating Blurring Primer. And I was like, is this new? I swear, I think this lady thought I was trying to steal because I stand inside CVS. It took me 45 minutes. But I stand inside CVS and I start to look at the items, and then I'm like, okay, is this new? Is this not new? Or at least is it new to me? I haven't seen this before. Is anyone talking about this? So I go on Ulta, or I go on like, so I go on Ulta's website, or I go like look up Maybelline or L'Oreal. I start to like look up these brands, and I start to see what's new, what's not, maybe what the undertones are. Cause like obviously when you're shopping at CVS, they don't tell you what undertones are. They just tell you shade name. I'm like,
okay, yeah, 135. That's a light, medium, or cool undertone.
I don't know. I'm guessing. So I went on to Ulta, and the lady walked over me. She's like,
ma'am, are you doing okay over here?
and I said, oh yes, ma'am. I'm just looking up, you know, what's new, what's not new. She's like, okay.
Okay, well, just let me know if you need anything.
And then she just stood around and just kind of hovered in that section with me for 45 minutes. And I want to be like,
I'm not stealing, I promise.
plus every single like 5 feet you have a freaking camera, a little, you know, the monitor, and light flashes like this being like, you're being recorded. I'm like, oh my God, paparazzi, stop. Get my good side. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's interesting. So anyway, I came across this. Now there's another one from Maybelline on there as well. That was like a serum, like niacinamide serum, but my CVS did not have it. So I got this because this one claims to be helping the pores. So this right here, according to Ulta's website, is a new primer that just came out, and this is going to be called the Face Studio Poreless Jelly 24-Hour Hydrating Blurring Primer. Has 176 reviews, 4.6 stars. That's a lot. And it says that this is a poreless go fresh. Meet poreless jelly, are up to 24-hour hydrating blurring primer that extends makeup wear. This primer has a water jelly technology that leaves a weightless, fresh feel and delivers an instant skin-like blur. No white cast, it does not peel, formulated without silicones, non-comedogenic, layers well with makeup, suitable for all skin types, including sensitive skin. So it has a 2% niacinamide in it, which is supposed to help with the pores, plus hydration as well. So we're going to try this out. I'm going to definitely be doing a wear test because I have a new foundation as well. And I kind of am wondering, like, should I put on a matte? No, I'm going to trust the process. So this is it. I have not seen anyone talk about this. I didn't even know they rolled out with a new primer. So it says new, and I'm going to trust that it's new. But as you guys can see, we have very large pores. Allie, zoom in right here. Very, very, very large pores. Wait, is that a pimple? Oh my gosh. It is. Okay, well, we're going to ignore her. So we're going to see. I'm going to stay right here so you guys can see how this is going to look. Let me put some on my hand. Okay. Doesn't really have a smell. And let's see if it does anything to these pores. Do you guys see that? This says it's supposed to minimize pores. My pores are still very, very, very visible. They lie. Oh my God, Maybelline, who are you lying to? Yourself or to us? I cannot tell. I guess the good thing that you'll do is you'll help to make my face nice and hydrated. But pores, no, she's still very present. I will say the texture is really unique. The texture reminds me so much of like the Benefit Professional Smoothing Primer, which by the way, doesn't do anything to smooth out the skin. It kind of reminds me of that, but like maybe it kind of reminds me a little bit of like the e.l.f. Poreless Finish, the e.l.f. Poreless Primer mixed with like the Benefit Poreless Perfecting Primer. That's kind of like the feel that I'm getting from this primer right here. It's kind of a mix of both, but literally it's my pores are still highly visible. There's no hiding it. For my next item, I did pick up the brand new Maybelline. This is the Super Stay up to 30-hour wear Lumi Matte long wear foundation. So I've seen everybody rave about this over on TikTok saying how amazing this was. I'm like, okay, well, I want to try it. Introducing Maybelline's Super Stay up to 30-hour Lumi Matte long wear foundation infused with amino acids, breathable coverage with a luminous matte finish in 24 shades. So as it says that this will help you achieve a flawless base with our light as air formula that feels nothing like this. It feels nothing on the skin. The flexible formula helps to resist sweat, water, and transfer, and helps to control all day shine. And it says stay flawless no matter what the day has in store for you. This is a vegan formula, no animal-derived ingredients, non-comedogenic, and fragrance-free. It's suitable for all skin types, even sensitive skin. So I picked up the shade 129. The shade range was a little bit more difficult for me to figure out what would be the right shade for me to get. Because normally with like, oh, I got rid of it. Okay, well, I used to have the Maybelline Super Stay Longwear Foundation. And I think I always had the shade 220, but that was a warm undertone. At least that's what this website says. So I picked the shade 129, which is a neutral cool undertone, because the shade 330 is a neutral undertone, because the shade 322 is a neutral undertone, but that shade is way too dark for me. Like I looked at the stores and I was like, oh gosh, no. So I went with what I thought would be the most comparable shade to me. So let's hope it is. So let's try this out. Like I said, I've seen people rave about this all over social media, and I'm generally just really curious to see how this is going to hold up. Now I am wearing a very hydrating primer. And if you guys saw in my last video, I just did a wear test on the Milk Makeup skin tint right here. This is a very hydrating dewy skin tint, but somehow I was able to make this work for me. I did get oily, but it didn't separate or really transfer that much. It was a really fantastic skin tint. So I want to see if this is going to do the same thing. This is supposed to be Lumi Matte. This is supposed to help to mattify you down, but still give you a lumosity. So I am wearing a very hydrating primer, which I hope helps to keep my skin nice and hydrated so it doesn't produce as much oil. But maybe to be safe, take a little bit of the e.l.f. blurring one, of the e.l.f. matte, just right here, where I get the worst. Well, okay, my whole face, but you know what? We're just gonna spot matte right here, just right here. Okay, this shade is a little deeper than I thought it would be. Okay, well, this might be a summer shade if I end up liking this. Okay, so we're just gonna start to just bounce this into the skin. I feel like maybe it's not too, well, if you look at the difference there, like look at the difference there. Because when I look at like this way, it doesn't look too bad, but right here, oh yeah. So we're definitely going to need, oh my God, bring that down. Definitely deeper than what I thought. It is blending into the skin really nicely. That's nice. It doesn't have a smell, not really. So we're just gonna bounce this in. Okay, so now that's on. I need you guys to see something. Do you see how much deeper that is? I feel like this says this is a cool undertone. I feel like it definitely pulls more pinky on me. It kind of gives off in person that I'm a little bit sunburned or I got super duper tan. Like that's the vibe that I'm getting from this. So okay, well, we are definitely going to be testing this out throughout the day, but first impressions, it does immediately start to just melt into the skin. Like that's one thing I did start noticing is that it immediately starts melting into the skin. And it just looked really soft. It does have a little bit of lumosity to it, but not as much as I thought that it actually would because it's supposed to be a luminous matte. But I will say this is really pretty. Like it is really pretty on the skin. I can see why people are raving about this. I kind of wish that I didn't have such oily skin because I bet you this would be really pretty on those who do kind of have more normal to dry skin. This could be absolutely gorgeous on. But first impressions, it melted really nicely, but we're going to see obviously how it wears throughout the day. So for liquid bronzer, I'm really excited because I've always wanted to try this out, but Physician Formula just rolled out with a brand new Butter Glow and Go multi-use stick. So there's 4 different shades. I did get the shade called Sunkissed Rose. I really wanted the shade called Beachy Pink because that seems like it's gonna be a little bit lighter, but maybe I'm kind of glad I got this because this might be darker for this foundation. But I did pick this up because it's gonna be a contour and a blush in one. I know that Dibs Beauty does offer something like this, and I've always wanted to try Dibs Beauty, but I never did. So we're going to try this today. So we're going to go in first with the little contour side. Okay, wow. That already is... Okay, so that already is super creamy. Now let's see how it melts into the skin. I will say I do like Physician Formula bronzers. They tend to have really nice bronzers. The only one I didn't really care for too much was their contour wand. But this seems like it's just going to slowly just melt right into the skin, which I really do appreciate. Give you a nice sun-kissed glow. But oh my gosh, you guys can tell it's a bit on the deeper side. Okay, so then I definitely would have probably fared better with the other one as like an everyday use. This one I would have to use with like a deeper foundation because this seems like it's a little bit more deeper for me. But you know what? God, why? No, I thought I got the right shade. Oh, no. Shit. Okay, well, we don't have a choice, guys. We have to make this work because shit's already gone downhill. So you know what? We might as well just go with it at this point because I already got the wrong foundation shade and I'm supposed to do a wear test and I gotta go walk my dogs and go out in public. Go out in public and they're gonna think, oh my god, who is this Oompa Loompa walking on the streets? All right, now we're gonna try the blush. Okay, let's see how the blush. Oh, that's really pretty. That's a pretty blush, right? That's pretty. It's a really pretty color blush. See if it blends out really. Ooh, that's really pretty. That's such a pretty blush. Okay, and then it just kind of disappeared on that side. Hello? Hold up. Am I crazy? Or did this just melt itself away? Like it melted off my face. I feel like it's blending in with the bronzer. I feel like, am I blind? Like, one more time. What the heck? Why is it not wanting to stay? Okay, there. I've like third time's the charm. This side, I don't really have much hope for this side, but this side, it looks like I stood out in the sun way too long. Okay, well, we're going to quickly throw in some concealer. I don't really have any new concealer, but I'm still testing out the Morphe one right here. So we're just going to quickly go in with this. This is going to... Oh, my God. Oh, Allie. Oh, this is like freaking white. Oh. Oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no, this is too light. This is too light for how dark this is. Oh gosh. You ever see those people that come back from vacation that have a sunglass tan? That's what we are rocking right now is a sunglass tan because that is way too bright. Oh, your girl's in trouble. Your girl, oh God, is not having a good day. Okay, well, maybe we have something redeeming. I found the new L'Oreal Blurfection. This is an up to 24-hour blurring and brightening loose setting powder. Oh God, it's brightening. Oh, it didn't say that online. Oh no, is it really brightening? No. Okay, wait. Online it says long wear loose setting powder instantly brightens and blurs for up to 24 hours. Transfer resistant, flashback resistant, talc free, and up to 24-hour wear. Oh no. I thought this was a mattifying setting powder. Oh dear God. Okay, wait. Off. They only have the hole on one freaking side, right? Secondly, look how much powder. Okay, this thing's being stingy. I don't know why it's being stingy, but we're gonna try this. Okay, so I'm gonna take it. First, I'm going to set my under eyes. First, I'm going to set my under eyes very lightly. Let's go in with Powder Puff. And I'm just going to start to just tap this into the face. Maybe, maybe this will have a redeeming quality. Maybe this will help to bring this makeup together. I don't know, but I am hoping that we can have some sort of miracle out of this. Okay, so here's one side of the face done. As you guys can see, it does mattify it down. It did definitely kind of tone down the bronzer and the blush, the non-existent blush, but you can definitely still see how bright the under eyes are compared to the actual foundation. So there's that. Yeah, this is before, after. I will say that powder, since it's a brightening powder, it really helped to not make my foundation look so deep on me. It really helped to brighten it up. So it does look a little bit better on me. I will say it did somehow make my face look softer. Like it really did give it a soft effect. I will definitely say that it definitely does help to blur the pores as well. But my skin does feel incredibly soft. So I don't have a new bronzer. I'm just going to go in with the YSL because this is literally sitting right in front of me. And this is a deeper bronzer anyways. This is kind of good. It's a deeper bronzer anyways. It's kind of good for this as well. So we're just going to quickly just kind of re-bronze this area. I don't think I should have done that. It's already bronzed enough as it is. But we're going to still go with it anyway. Blush. I'm actually really excited about this one because I went to Sephora and I really want to pick it up. But it's the new YSL Make Me Blush. This is a 24-hour buildable powder blush. This says it's a little blush and a little clutch. A long-lasting velvety soft blush that provides buildable cover in a silky satin and soft matte finish. So the shade that I got is actually the shade called 44. And it's going to be an iconic dusty pink satin. So it does have a little bit of lumosity to it. I really wanted to pick this up. I see people swatch these all over TikTok and they really kind of sold me on it. I loved the YSL bronzer. I thought this is a fantastic bronzer, so I wanted to get the blush. Look at how cute this is. It's so freaking cute. And this is the shade that I got. It's the shade 44. It's a dusty pink. This one definitely has a little lumosity to it, so I don't really think I need to add highlighter on if I don't want to, but it's so pretty. So we're going to quickly take this and we're going to blush up the face. I'm just going to go in very, very, very lightly and start to just place this right here. It's going to have, like I said, a very soft glow to it. So I technically don't even need to add highlighter because you see how it already is doing that for me. So there's two different finishes. Now, I thought this was the prettiest color. The baby pink one is one that people really loved as well. But I was like, you know what? This is kind of more my color. So I just kind of went with this instead. But it definitely has a little bit, it definitely has lumosity to it. So like I don't really feel the need to put on highlighter since it's already kind of doing that for me. It is really pretty. I did swatch this in store. I actually swatched all of them in stores and I was just like, wow, these are gorgeous. I almost got the peachy one, but I was like, you know what? The peachy one I love to wear like during the summer season, like that really pretty coral one. And I wanted more of an everyday blush, and I feel like this would be the one to go for. Okay, so for mascara, I picked this up specifically because Kelsey Ballerini has been advertising this all over her, you know, Instagram and social media. And I love Kelsey Ballerini. I'm actually gonna go see her in concert with Paige. And I was like, okay, she is the face of this new mascara, so I must try it. And it's the brand new CoverGirl Lash Blast Super Cloud. This is a weightless length plus light as air lift. It's supposed to give you up to 125% more weightless length and volume. So we're gonna try this out. I think it's been a very, very long time since I've tried anything from CoverGirl in terms of mascara. I don't know if I'll like this, but we're about to find out. Now I'm just finishing off now I'm just gonna quickly throw on these same shades as before, but I'm just gonna take that shade right here called Values, and then I'm gonna take the shade right here called Attraction, and we're just gonna be putting that right underneath our waterline, kind of mix matching them like this. All right, let's see how this mascara looks. Okay, decent size. Okay, well, I definitely feel like it's lifting the lash and it's separating them as well. Not bad. There's two different sides. You have the smaller bristles to kind of get up close to every single lash. And then you have the other side, which really helps to separate the lashes and add that length to them. Oh, okay. That's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little impressed by that. I'm a little impressed by that mascara. I'm gonna keep trying it out, but so far it's definitely lifting the lashes. It's separating them. It's not leaving any sort of mark on my lid because it's not transferring on my lid. It's not super wet. It definitely is doing exactly what it said it was gonna do. It's not bad. Okay, so now that I just thrown some white liner, we're going to finish it off with the lips. So I did buy the brand new Laneige. These are the Glaze Cream Tinted Lip Serums. I bought the shade Cinnamon Sugar and Sugar Glaze. They're $22 from Sephora. I literally could not tell you guys which shade I thought would be prettier because I swatched them on my hands. I was like, damn, these are actually really pretty. So I kind of wanted them both. So I'm just going to swatch both my lips and we're going to see which one we go for. So this right here is going to be the Sugar Glaze. First off, the little packaging, like this is squishy. It's like a little squishy, like that jelly tint from Milk Makeup. That's what this feels like. It's so squishy. I want to bite it so bad. But obviously I can't, but it feels nice. So we're going to swatch this. We're going to see what this color looks like. I've been seeing everybody review these on TikTok again. They look so pretty that I was like, okay, well, I want to try this. So this right here is the shade called Sugar Glaze. And it smells just like a sugar cookie. Has a little bit of a warm undertone to it, like a warm brown. But that's how it looks right here. That is really pretty. Probably really pretty with this look. But I want to try the other one as well because the other one is what really caught my attention in the store. I want to go into the Sugar Cinnamon, the Cinnamon Sugar one. This is like a pinky mauve shade. This is like a mauve shade. Let's see how this one looks. Oh, this one is gorgeous. That one's really pretty as well. Ooh, I might actually go with that one. And this one has a beautiful cinnamon sugar, it's like taste and smell to it. Okay, let me just line my lips. I am gonna go into this is literally right here, the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bourbon Lip Liner. I know that these no longer exist, but I still love these. These are still one of my favorite lip liners. But we're gonna go into this. We're gonna line my lips. Now that the lip liner is on, we're gonna take that Cinnamon Sugar shade right here, and we're gonna put this right on top. The cushion of this feels so incredible. That is such a pretty lip gloss. That is so pretty. That is so freaking pretty, and it smells incredible. Wow. Okay, last but not least, this may not be new, but it's new to me. I picked up the new L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Setting Mist. This has an up to 36-hour Defy Transfer. This is supposed to be the dupe to the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Setting Spray. You guys know this is my holy grail. So I finally saw this in store, so I knew to pick it up. This says that this locks in makeup for 36 hours. It has a 3-second makeup setting spray for face with microfine mist that provides up to 36-hour wear in just one spray. For lip, eyes, face makeup that is transfer, sweat, and smudge resistant all day. So let's try this out. My God, it's hairspray. It's in my mouth. It's in my mouth. Okay, wait, we need to try that again. Hold up. Just don't breathe. Don't breathe. My God. Oh my God, that's intense. It's making my eyes water. It's making my eyes water. Oh my God. That's setting spray. That's freaking hairspray in a bottle. Oh, it burns the eyes. It burns the eyes. Okay, hold up. Oh, now my hair is crispy. Ugh. That's a little, I can't see. Okay, you know, give me a minute.
3 hours later.
Okay, so let me zoom you guys out and I'm gonna do a quick little rundown before we start the wear test. Okay guys, so now that the makeup is set, y'all, this has been an adventure. So up first, I absolutely love the Lovers palette. I think the eye look I created is actually really pretty. I think it ended up working out, even though I kind of did not have high hopes for it. I think it ended up working out. It wasn't exactly what I planned, but I still think it's really pretty nonetheless. I love Cosmic Brush's formula. They make such beautiful palettes at such an affordable cost. Their mattes are always really pigmented and blendable, and the shimmers and multi-chromes and dual chromes in here are always really gorgeous. I highly recommend checking out this palette if you guys get a chance. As for like everything else, when it comes to like the foundation and the primer, I don't know how I feel about these. I'm gonna have to keep testing this out. I'm obviously gonna do an all-day wear test. Primer did nothing to the pores. It did absolutely jack shit to the pores. I don't know if this is gonna really do anything other than just make me more oily. We're gonna find out. The foundation, it's pretty. You can definitely see where my face is luminous. My face is luminous. This is supposed to be a Lumi matte, so for those like me who are really oily but still don't have a glow, this is what this is supposed to be for. We're gonna see how well it wears. We're gonna see if it controls the oil. I will say the shade is not for me. This is like a summer shade. I went for a safer option. I thought this was a safe option, and a neutral with cool undertone. I was wrong. Apparently I need a lighter shade. It's just very difficult when they don't have shades readily available, especially when you look at Ulta. It just says what it is. It doesn't really give you an actual like light cool undertone. It just says cool. It just says, you know, cool neutral undertone. You're like, cool, I don't know what that means. Is it light, medium? I don't know, but I know it's the wrong shade. The Physician Formula, the bronzer is really pretty. It's super pretty. The blush, I'm gonna have to keep playing with this because I put it on 3 different times and it did not really do much besides just kind of melt away. I barely saw it. Maybe in editing I'll see it. I don't know. Maybe my lights are too bright so I couldn't see it. But at the end of the day, it did not have much pigmentation to it like I thought it would, but it still melted nicely. But the bronzer for me is where it's at. The YSL blush, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous for me. I love the way this looks. And I don't, like I said, I don't even need a highlighter because it's already giving that luminous glow. The setting powder. It's very soft. I don't know if it's going to do anything else because I already look kind of shiny and we just put this on and I have 12 hours to go. So it helps to make your skin look soft. The mascara from CoverGirl, I like it. I actually like this. I think it's a nice mascara and I'm kind of surprised about it. The 2 lip glazes from Laneige, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to keep wearing these. These are really nice. And then the freaking hairspray in a goddamn bottle, big sexy hair setting spray. Yeah, this is intense. This is intense. It says you need 1. I think I might have overdone it. And my mouth, I can taste it in my mouth. I don't know how well it compares. This feels like this locks it in. This just feels like I'm putting straight up hairspray. But we're going to see how well it holds up. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the wear test. Okay, so here's my face in natural light. As you guys can see, this foundation, it pulls way too pink on me, like way too pink and definitely a lot deeper. But this is an hour in. I did have some lunch and surprisingly, not oily yet, but I've only been wearing this for an hour. I just want to show you guys what it looked like in natural daylight. Way too deep and way too pinky. Oh God, this color match is horrible. I don't know if CVS does returns. If they do, I have to go return this and maybe get a different shade if I like this, because I can never wear this ever. It's just not the right shade. So yeah, I'll be back, guys. Okay, so it's officially been like 12 and a half hours. And this is how the makeup's looking. First off, this lip liner is still holding on. Everything is still holding on, but you guys can see I am definitely oily. The foundation has definitely oxidized down. I feel just very off in like the color. I feel like the color just makes me look super tan, and like not like a natural one that like I stood out in the sun for like 12 hours, got my face burned, and this is what we have right here. You know what I mean? So we're gonna take a closer look at the face. So I had this on for over 12 hours, and I have to say, damn, I am not as oily as I thought that I would be. Like, surprisingly, the forehead's still holding on. The nose, look at the nose, guys. Look at the nose. Nothing has transferred off the nose. And that is shocking, because normally whenever I do any sort of foundation reviews, I tend to lose a foundation around the nose. Y'all, I don't see anything that has shifted. The chin, I've had my hand on my chin. Nothing. Damn. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I think I'm missing just a little piece right here. Tiny, very, very tiny and very, very tiny. But I am shocked. I am genuinely really shocked. I'm oily, but it doesn't look that bad. Like, it genuinely does not look that bad. I'm genuinely surprised by that. Typically, whenever I do like a foundation wear test, the oil can be really bad, but this doesn't look that bad. If I touch my face, let's see if I touch my face. What? Oh my God, y'all, there's literally no transfer. There's no transfer. My skin still feels soft. Not only, y'all, there's no transfer on the hand. It's just a little bit of my oil that's going on my hand. That's it. It did not disturb the foundation. Shut up. Stop. Literally, guys, I'm touching my face. I'm touching my face and I'm still looking a little shiny. My hand has a little bit of oil on it. It did not disturb the makeup. It did not disturb the makeup. I don't know if this is mixed between the setting powder, the freaking, you know, big sexy hair in a can, the primer, foundation, but y'all, my makeup's not budging. Oh my God. This is wild. Whoa. Okay, what if I take over my leftover powder puff? Let's just powder puff the face. I mean, the nose looks a little bit messed up, but other than that, from far away, wow. Okay, you guys can consider me impressed. I am impressed. Everything held on so nicely. The eyeshadow, the lips, haven't even touched up the lips at all. This is just how they're looking. The bronze, the blush, the mascara, the foundation, setting powder, like this is still super soft, and no setting spray went on this, and this is holding on nice. So I think we found some winners. I think we found some winners, and I had no hope for this whatsoever. I thought this was going down south real fast, and this has completely shocked me. I will say I will need to go get a new foundation. I wonder if I can exchange it for a lighter shade because this shade ain't gonna work for me. But oh my gosh, this is nice. Dang. Well, I'll be shit. I'm impressed. Alrighty guys, so that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, R for the Life, where you guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.